yeah, baby, Airsoft World Heavyweight JV back here again. And yeah, I got a special game recently. And yeah, this is very cool. If you don't know the Star Soldier Airsoft World Champ here, yeah, I'm actually a legitimate world champion over on Twin Galaxies. You can go on Twin Galaxies and check them out for yourself. I got ones for like classics like Commando, the Guardian Legend, at Zendivith, and a few other ones, you know? I got about 3,000 world records over on Twin Galaxies, and it's very cool. I love being a champion, and others like being the world champion too. And that's why I think Nintendo released, yeah, this. Yes, I have it right here. I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Very cool. Now, I remember this game way back in 1990s. You play Super Mario Bros., Rad Racer, and Tetris all in one go. You have a limited time set. It's usually about 5-10 minutes, depending what the dead switches are switched to. But on the actual tournament itself, the Nintendo tournament, it was 6+ minutes, and you had that limited time there to see if you can score as much points as possible. And it's great. It was part of a tournament or around the States or something. I don't think it came to Canada here, sadly. Oh. But yeah, the Nintendo World Championships was a historic event. And yeah, if you get like the real game with this, the real cartridge, it's gonna be like in the thousands, even hundreds of thousands. You know, Pat the Ants Punk has both cartridges. He's not selling them. I was so close to getting like a complete set. If you know me, I had all the licensed NES games, but I never had the official Nintendo World Championships. But I did have a reproduction though, so I did play it. And it was a great set of free games, you know. You're not getting Super Mario Brothers, you know, to save the princess. No, you're just going there to get the high score, complete that one track of Rad Racer, and see if you can last as long as you can in Tetris before the time runs out. It's a great challenge. And yeah, it became infamous, and now the games are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, but Nintendo re-released this game somewhat. Okay. Now, yeah, I have some good things to say about this reimagining of the Nintendo World Championships, and some bad things to say. Let's look into it. Oh yeah, baby. So here it is, Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. So if this does well, maybe we'll get a Super Nintendo, N64, Game Boy, hell, even TurboGrafx 16 version. Yeah! Let's do a filled CDI one. But yeah, let's just cover this one first. Because, yep, you can do one player or party mode. Yeah, party mode is great because, yeah, it even has local and online multiplayer. That's one thing I will give this game credit for. It has a lot of features. Yeah, the World Championships and Survival, those ones are online only. Yeah, this is your main mode up here, the speedrun mode. This is, yeah, where it's like the Nintendo remix. But unlike remix where, you know, you have Princess Peach going into like different games, or you might have Link, you know, playing some Donkey Kong and stuff like that. No, these are just the straight up games you play for a few seconds. I'll show you. Here's Kirby. And yep, you inhale an enemy, and that's the challenge. Yeah, so what's the challenge in Super Mario Bros. 3? Get a mushroom! Oh my god! Yeah, this challenge, collect the coins! Haha, beat that! Yeah, I got that in 3 seconds. 3 seconds and 78 milliseconds. Woo! Yeah. So, what are the speed runs? So, hey, there's a door. Door closed. I did that under 3 seconds. Yeah, so that's the extent of the challenges. Either games are like stupid easy and just a few seconds long, to this challenge over here where you have to beat the entire game of Super Mario Bros. In one sitting. But yeah, look at this. I managed to do it in under 8 minutes. But easier said than done. Of course, with games like these, you know, classic 8-bit difficulty, Metroid, Kid Icarus, yeah, those games were never easy. But they're fun. And yeah, if you don't like the challenge of Kid Icarus and Metroid, don't worry about it, because you're not playing the full game, you're just playing snippets of it. Because I got the Big Boss edition, thanks again Jason. Yeah, this is very cool. Yeah, this Big Boss comes with a lot of cool stuff, and I'll show it off. Nintendo World Championships, you get cards! Yeah, so it comes with Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, Metroid. So it's nice that they're double-sided like this. A collection of pins. Very cool. Yeah, I even got this cool Nintendo stand. I guess this is meant for holding your games. But it doesn't hold it very well. Because, yeah, you get a brick and Nintendo. Maybe it's good for holding this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, before you get too excited, this is not an official game. I can't put this into my original Nintendo. There's no circuit board in there. It's just for novelty. But, hey, look at this. I never did have a Nintendo World Championships card, but I do have another Nintendo World Championships card, even though I can't play this. But yeah, don't worry, I can't play it on this either. Because yeah, it's not the real Nintendo World Championships. If you can get the big box set, you want a nice fake card to put on your shelf or something, this is pretty cool. Maybe you can trick a girl into thinking this is a $1,000 game, and yeah, she might jump on you. Who knows? I doubt it. Okay, I'm going off topic. But anyways, my point is, yep, this is a gauntlet where you have to have the toughest 13 challenges here, and that includes finishing the original Super Mario Bros. In one set. But I completed the challenge, and I think I got a fake pin in one of these collections here. But yeah, honestly, that's it. I expected so much more. I thought the game would have like different challenges for like points and all that. But no, it's all just speedruns. Which is weird. And yeah, Nintendo ain't paying me shit, so I can be as negative as I want. And believe me, I can go pretty negative on this review. So Nintendo World Championship, as soon as you load up, yeah, you realize, okay, where's Rad Racer? Where's Tetris? Is this the same game? No, it's not. So that awesome game that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars, it's not being remade here. I don't know, for some reason I guess Nintendo wasn't able to get the right to Tetris and Rad Racer. I don't know, I think they're still friends with the Russians and Squaresoft or Enix. But yeah, all that would cost, I think, too much money. I don't think their NES Remix series was really doing it for them, so let's rename it to Nintendo World Championships. But that's a problem though. It's kind of like the future versions of GoldenEye. Hey, there's this new game called GoldenEye. Maybe it plays like the N64 GoldenEye, but no. Remember that game GoldenEye Rogue Agent? Yeah, nobody remembers that one because it's a piece of shit. Well, the Nintendo World Championships is a lot like that GoldenEye Rogue Agent because it's not the same Nintendo World Championships. No, you're not competing for high scores, you're competing for speedruns. And speedruns are fun, but I prefer to play, for scores, I'm a score guy, I love the points. I have mad respect for those speedrunners out there, and, games done quick and sort of all the challenges that they make, but I prefer to go for high scores myself. It's just more fun that way. It's too demanding to play the entire game top to bottom, speed run the game and get milliseconds off your time. It's too demanding. You know, getting the high score and all that, it's more versatile, it's more fun for me. This game loses that excitement of getting that high score because there are no high scores. Now it's just a bunch of speedrun challenges through NES games that you heard of before. Of course, I love Metroid, I love Legend of Zelda, and all these different games in here. Kid Icarus is very underrated, but you know, these are just mini games, they're not the full games. In Ice Climbers, for example, you're only playing the first level and you're playing different chunks of it. Hey, you gotta go to the first floor, boom, it's done. I hope Nintendo does revisit this idea and give us a more fleshed out version of the Nintendo World Championships. Go back to the scores, go back to, you know, getting those different NES licenses, because, you know, it feels like NES Remix Part 2 instead of like a true Nintendo World Championships reimagining, you know? And that's kind of a shame. But it's still a fun title. Nintendo has such a huge catalog of games. You figure they would put more in besides 13. And Nintendo has their own racing games out there like Mach Rider, they have F1 Race. They could easily put those in besides Rad Racer, you know. It's a very easy solution. And why not have different Nintendo games out there? Like, these are actually first-party Nintendo titles. I'd love to play like Wario Woods again and Gyromite. You can easily adjust it so you don't have to play with the robot. Yeah, Nintendo World Championships here, it gets a 60 out of 100. Lots of modes to it. Great for multiplayer action if you're online. Love the challenges. But yeah, I had to dock those points off for not having the original games on here. It's called Nintendo World Championships. Make a Nintendo World Championships game, but, you know, juice it up. Alright, this is the one and only Star Soldier 1, baby. Over and out.